Francis Ngannou versus Cain Velasquez. Can we not give Cain Velasquez any excuses here? He got clipped with a beautiful shovel hook coming in. No one noticed it, but I feel like everyone was saying, oh, he just hurt his knee. No, he fucking didn't. He got clipped by a beautiful shovel hook going in for a lousy... Sorry. He got clipped by a beautiful shovel hook going in for a lousy takedown. And that's what happens. Francis Ngannou clipped him 30 seconds in. That's back-to-back wins for Ngannou. Good shit. In the first exchange, he clipped Cain a bit. Cain Velasquez tried to throw a head kick on Ngannou when Ngannou was nowhere near him. It was kind of weird. And I said it before, I predicted this fight perfectly. I said the first exchange, Ngannou's going to KO Cain Velasquez and send him into orbit. That didn't quite happen. But he did KO him. He did. I know people are trying to say, oh, it was his leg. Yes, the leg thing did happen. But why did it happen? Because he shot for a lousy takedown, got clipped with a beautiful shovel hook, and then sunk to his knees, which then spazzed him out of place. Let's stop blaming it on the knee. Come on. Give Ngannou his respect that he deserves. You know? Beautiful shot by Ngannou. Clipped him straight on the chin. How good is Stipe Miocic now? I still think Stipe beats DC in a rematch. I think obviously there was... If you look it up on YouTube, DC intentionally eye-poking Stipe Miocic like this. You can see it. And then he knocks him out from the same side of the eye that he eye-poked. You know, I just feel like Stipe Miocic would get that rematch and win, and that's why DC's kind of avoiding it right now and waiting for Brock Lesnar. But, you know, you can't blame DC. I'd wait for Brock Lesnar for the payday. Why wouldn't he? Perfect. Dude, go ahead, DC. Make your money. You've earned it. You've earned it for being clean your whole career. I respect you for that. Get your fight with Brock Lesnar. Now, no more excuses for Cain Velasquez. I know he's your hero. I know you're a huge fan of him. I said it on a live stream. I said I want Cain Velasquez to win, but I feel like Francis Ngannou's going to KO him in the first round. I just know. And it happened straight away. 30 seconds in, and Ngannou gets the KO. I wish I'd put money on Ngannou, man. I was thinking of putting money on him, but I don't have any money. So, you know, that'd be a pretty rough one. Yeah. Good shit from Ngannou. Cracks him straight on the chin, drops him. Cain puts his knee out, but when he dropped, he wasn't grabbing his knee and then getting hit. He got dropped, fell backwards, hit his head, and then rolled over on his side and waited to be pounded out unconscious. And then the ref steps in, and Cain Velasquez tries to come up on a single leg on the ref. You're out. You're You're on a bit wheezy street, you know. You're a bit one too much cough medicine, you know, on Cain Velasquez's behalf. Great performance by Ngannou. Great performance by Ngannou. This is what he needed. And I respect Ngannou because he was truthful about the situations he has put in. He said after the Derek Lewis fight that he carried fear over from his Stipe Miocic loss because Stipe humbled him. Stipe did humble him and put the fear of God into his eyes. Francis Ngannou was not the same against Derek Lewis. I feel like if that rematch happened, Derek Lewis would get sparkoed. Like real bad sparkoed. But yeah, Francis Ngannou gets the win again. That's two wrestlers. That's two nightmare matchups in a row. And Ngannou has waded towards and beaten. Is Cain Velasquez going to retire? I don't know. I want him to. I don't want to see him get KO'd again. I'm a big fan of him. I'm a big fan of Cain Velasquez. I wanted to see him win today. But Francis Ngannou gets a win. Sorry, yesterday. I wanted to see him win. Yeah. I don't think he's going to retire. I think there's matchups to be had. For example, actually no, they've already had 3 fights. I was going to say if JDS beats Derek Lewis, but they can't do a 4th fight between them, surely. But that would be a good throwback. I'd watch it. For sure I'd watch that fight. Maybe him versus Overeem. Overeem's waiting around without a partner. He just came off a win over that Russian dude. The unranked Russian guy. Maybe we do Cain Velasquez versus post-USADA Overeem and see how that goes down. I'd love to see that fight. That'd be great. I'd take Overeem in that because I think that Cain Velasquez, 2.5 years off. It matters. Ring rust matters. And he hasn't been here for 2.5 years. And it's not a 2.5 years off for Cain Velasquez where he's sitting on a fucking sun lounger, having people fucking trim his toenails for him and feed him grapes. And he's training every day and getting better like GSP. Because when GSP retired, he didn't retire because he was hurt. He didn't retire because he was injured. He just said, I'm going to go away for a bit and train. He trained for 4 years, came back and beat Michael Bisping. When Cain Velasquez never retired, He just couldn't make it to the octagon. He was too injured, you know? And when you're injured, you can't train. He wasn't training at all. And when he was training, he was re-injuring himself. So he had to take more time off. The game evolves while you are gone. While the former king goes out on an expedition, the kingdom evolves around him. Okay? And that's exactly what happened. Francis Ngannou clipped him straight on the chin. When Cain Velasquez was around, there wasn't a guy that could hit like Ngannou. And now there is. And that's what you saw there. I love Cain Velasquez. You know, I thought if there was a rematch, maybe it doesn't go the same way. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe now he's had a taster and he's been back in there. Maybe it doesn't go the same way. But ring rust is fucking real. And when you're in there with a guy like Francis Ngannou, ring rust is the last fucking thing you want. And I don't think it even was ring rust. Cain Velasquez came out, looked sharp, throwed a nice kick off the bat, throwed a high kick. He was looking good, looking like he was trying to set some shit up. Goes in for a lousy fucking takedown, and then gets clipped for it and put out. And that's it. Yeah, his leg got hurt, but don't give him fucking excuses. He got TKO'd by Francis Ngannou. Let's make the rematch between Francis Ngannou and Stipe Miocic for the title shot against whoever wins against DC or Brock. Because let's face it, guys, John Jones is never fucking coming to heavyweight. That has been established. You can see it in the Octagon interview when he beats Alexander Gustafsson. He's like, DC, Joe Rogan asked him, are you going to go up in weight to fight DC and maybe get that belt too? And Jones goes, DC, come get your belt back. Right here waiting for you. Come get it back. I'm not going to heavyweight, by the way, because I'm a pussy. And I like to have the physical advantages over all these fucking middleweights that I'm fighting. Fun times. Fun times at heavyweight, guys. Great stream as well. I enjoyed it. Everyone was here. Everyone was chatting. People were trying to talk shit. Obviously, I outsmarted them because I have 200 IQ. And yeah, I was 7 for 9 on the fight card. That's a good night. That's a good night for me in terms of predictions. I wouldn't be the MMA guru if I got everything wrong, would I? So, you know, I'm glad I was right. I'm glad I was right. I'm sorry, guys. I'm starting to get a bit crazy with power right now. 250 subs and all of a sudden I'm God, you know? Jesus. See you later, guys. Like and subscribe. Thank you for all the support. I'll still like and reply to every fucking comment that you guys post because I'm a dedicated YouTuber. And yes, I don't leave my house. So, yeah, I get to see every comment and I get to reply to every one. See you later. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.